localize it.
Don't you know I'm local?
You're in the loop on Houston's sports leader. Sports Radio 610.
All right, so there's a couple of movie sequels coming out, and I want to get y'all's thoughts on these, how interested you are. The first one, the trailer actually dropped today. I think it comes out July 6th. It's going to be Beverly Hills Cop 4. Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop 4. I enjoyed all three. I actually thought they were really, really good movies. I'm in on this. I'm in on this 100%. I'm in, Figgy.
And look, I love Eddie Murphy. He a legend. But at this point, man, he mailing it in, man. I wasn't a fan of anything he been doing as of late.
He's been really serious about everything.
He got a big bag from Netflix. Is this coming on Netflix or?
Yeah, Netflix.
He got a big bag from Netflix, and he just putting out anything, man.
I gotta admit, I'm in on it. And the reason I'm in on it is as much as I think you're right, Figgy, he does just mail in a bunch of stuff. He's not going to mail in Beverly Hills Cop, is
Well,
he?
the thing about it is I think you can actually do this movie. Like,
Yeah.
he's an older dude. Is the Judd Law, whatever, what's the guy's name?
Judge Reinhold?
Is he alive?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so we'll have him. I know Gil. I know
the other one has passed away.
Hill died, but he was a dirty dude, man. He was a politician in Detroit. Mr. Hill was a dirty dude.
See, I don't think he mails in Beverly Hills Cop.
I just think it's an easy movie to duplicate.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you can do it. Coming to America, that's a little much. That's a reach.
I'm about to say he kind of mailed that in a little bit.
But I think you can do this.
I'm with you. Surprising myself, and part of the reason is you have a mindset going into that. You're going in to just like enjoy the characters and you know the classic movie that it is. You're not going in there to be like thinking it's going to win an Academy Award. You know, you just like want to be entertained. Yeah.
All right, then you have the Happy Gilmore 2 coming out also on Netflix. This one hasn't. This one's a little further away, but Happy Gilmore 2. You in? Are you out?
I am in, and for the reason that I said last week, you can age in golf. You know, like you can age. He can be an older guy, whatever the storyline ends up being in golf. It's not like he's having to be athletic or something. You know, it's just. And I think the storyline.
Well, it's not like it was realistic.
Well, it's not
he was
realistic.
using a damn hockey stick to putt.
Well, I understand that, but what I'm saying is like it's not like he has to be a certain age to do this role.
Yeah. I mean, he can. It's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Why are all these people doing this 15 years later though? Like what's going on with that? What is
Money,
it? Just
man.
Is there just so much bread out there with Netflix that they're willing to do it? Because I mean, it felt like you kind of could have struck this a long time ago. Is it just bread or what?
I think part of it is like the residuals they're getting from the original Beverly Hills Cop I'm sure are still high. The original Happy Gilmore, I'm sure, are still high. You see those movies all the time, and they're like, well, damn, we should just do another one and make some more. You know? Like the classic movies, they get these residuals forever, and they don't really go down very much because people always want to see those characters. So why don't you give them a fresh character?
You can always make a cop movie.
But not Beverly Hills Cop.
No, but you can make. But I think it's easier to make like a cop movie than Coming to America.
Oh yeah, and it's a whole different. Yeah, I
feel like it's a buzz thing. Like, let's do a part 2 to it because a lot of people do albums like that. Let's whatever classic album you can name. Let's do a part 2, like 20 years later.
Yeah.
What happened to that Chronic?
Maybe in 20 years he'd do a part 2.
All right, he's laying low. If Diddy's laying low, Dr. Dre needs to lay lower. That's for damn sure. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I think it's a little bit lazy too, man. Because I feel like you could, like Beverly Hills Cop, I feel like you could make a different type of cop movie.
Oh no! Look,
they just land on the name. The name gonna get it buzzing out there instead of just creating something totally different.
It's absolutely lazy, Figgy. It is 100% lazy. But we're talking mailbox money, man. I mean, we're talking like just put it out there. People are gonna eat it up, and then you sit at home and those checks just.
That's why I'm saying they mailing it in, man.
Yeah.
If the Texans' 2024 season were a movie
sequel,
what movie sequel do you envision it being?
I got this one.
Okay.
I got this one.
I like
Figgy.
when you're this confident.
I have this one. Immediately popped into my mind. It's going to be better than the original.
Bad Boys 2.
It's going to be about the culture and a whole new way of doing business.
You better not say Friday After Next or something.
Godfather 2. Godfather 2.
So Godfather 2
is that better than the first one?
Yeah, most people consider it better than the original. And the original was a classic.
Oh, you say most people, you're probably going to get some disagreements on the text line.
Oh, no, I bet you I don't. Look, I'm a big Godfather fan. I've seen documentaries on it.
How did you sit through that?
It's awesome.
I don't know.
See,
how
that's
you
one
did
where
it.
that's the mindset I was talking about.
How'd you do it?
How did I do it? I sat there and enjoyed.
How did so many people do it with the Godfather? Figgy, you Godfather guy?
Yeah, I watched it. I actually had to sit through it. I get what you're saying because it's kind of an older film, and at certain parts it's a little boring, but after a while it gets good where I got to it.
And you go into it with a mindset different than Beverly Hills Cop 2. Beverly Hills Cop 2,
Yeah.
Get some popcorn, brain candy, man. That's all it is. It's just brain candy. Just have some fun. Godfather is like, all right, let's see how great this movie is. Godfather 2 ended up being better, as great as The Godfather was. And, hey, how about D'Amico Ryan's playing the role of The Godfather?
Ain't they remaking Scarface or making the Scarface
I hope
too?
so. I'll watch Scarface, man. I'll watch the hell out of Scarface. Godfather, I just can't get down with it, man.
Yeah. What do you think the sequel would be?
I think the sequel is going to be Bad Boys 2, man. Bad Boys 2. A little wilder, a little crazier, better chemistry. Going to get a lot more stuff thrown your way.
Yeah.
Going to have to find your way out of things. More personalities. It seems like they're kind of like going through changes. You remember the woosah?
Yeah.
The Texans gonna have to adjust their mindset a little bit. Kind of hunted now. You're not under the radar cops. You're kind of established cops. Higher expectations. I would say Bad Boys 2. Which, by the way, back when Bad Boys 2 came out, this is a long time. God, I don't even want to know what year that was. Jeez, over 20 years, right?
And they got another one coming out too pretty soon.
All right, I'm good on that.
You sure?
I'm good on that. I think I saw it back to back days at the theater.
2003.
Yeah. That was senior year. Yeah. Back to back. I think that is one of the best movie sequels of all time. Quite honestly,
A lot of people are thinking along the same lines as me, like something that's going to be better than the original.
Bad Boys 2, straight up.
A lot of people down with Godfather 2. Born Supremacy, that was better than the original.
I was kind of thinking something different. So I was kind of going with. I feel like this season would be Home Alone 2.
Okay, Lost
That
in New
wasn't
York.
better. That wasn't better than
So
the
you think they're
original.
gonna?
I think because Home Alone 1.
You don't think they're going to be able to get to the to MetLife Stadium? They're going to be lost in New York.
No, I think Home Alone, the first Home Alone, I don't think people expected it to be that big of a movie like that.
It wasn't.
Yeah, and it took off. So Home Alone 2, they had a bigger budget. So they got more stuff into Home Alone 2. And I think, me personally, I think that's a better movie than Home Alone 1.
Really? That's a hot take.
That is a hot take.
That's a hot take, brother.
I go to Home Alone 2 before I go to Home Alone 1.
The 830 says Bad Boys 2 is straight ass. Come on, dude. I'm really like that's outrageous.
Straight ass.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Top Gun Maverick.
That was a long time though, right?
Oh, you mean between?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was better than some people. Some people say it was
100 times better.
Yeah, it's going to be a better version. I like Godfather 2.
Someone says Friday After Next. That would be a disappointment for me. If the Texans encore is going to be Friday After Next, man.
4 and 13.
Good God. Who are they taking with the 5th overall pick?
That's right.
Someone says Aliens, never saw it. Terminator 2, never saw it. James Cameron's Aliens, never saw it.
I wasn't an Aliens guy either. I have no opinion on that.
Yeah, no clue what you're saying. Rocky 2.
That's a good one. Rocky 2 was better than Rocky. That I like that one. Yeah.
Which one's Rocky 2? What does he do? He
ends
goes Hollywood, right?
He wins.
Spoiler.
30 years later. 35, whatever it is.
Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.